Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Okay. No, that's not the one I want. Fuck. Fuck, I forgot to use patience. Okay. One more, one more. Oh, please be the sea hag. Not the diacanthus. What will you be? Oh, praise be. Under his eye. Okay, that one's finished. Alright, the next one is in next one is the captain's something. Is it in this? No, it seems further this way. Here? Oh. Maybe it's this. Need to use steel jig. Do I have steel jigs? Let's try to catch something. Okay. Alright, let's wait here. The next bite is in 1 minute, so oh gosh. No, I don't want this one. Like that. Oh, my Nepto dragon is in 25 minutes. Okay. I'm not feeling this music. It's not giving what it's meant to give. Hello, Donkey Kong Country. PlayStation Jungle Mix. Alright, let's go. Oh my god, I only have 4 minutes to get this one. What? You better fucking bite. No, I don't want that. Fuck. Where's Chum? Please, Chum. Oh, that's nice. No. Bro. I shouldn't have done that. I need my full moon sardine, please. Oh. Oh my god, this is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one. And then... Okay, it wasn't. No. I should have chummed. I've only got 1 minute left. Holy fuck. This feels like blue coral. Oh, 10 seconds. No. It's gone. Okay. No luck. Next is our Klepto Dragon. In Costa del Sol. But not for another 20 minutes. So I guess I can quickly... Maybe I can do this really fast. Oh, I didn't think about the queue time. 9 minutes. Yeah, I don't think I can do this in time. Let's just go do these dailies. Where are you? There you are. right, let's get this. Let's get this dirt. That's it. Just talk to people. Okay. All right, let's go home. That was easy. All right, nice. All right, let's go post up in Costa del Sol. 14 minutes until the Klepto or Nepto dragon. All right, let's see. This music isn't really tickling my brain either. All right, let's listen to Brahms options. What? There's a Square Enix store in Korea? Where is that? Filters. Drop. Oh, too much. No. 75. It's too high. Try again. Small. I don't know if that's working. Let's see. Minutes. 8 minutes remain. 4 minutes left.
This indicates extreme weakness of the organ.
Let's see this video.
What up, Maplers? Nixon has been quite silenced after the end of Classic World closed beta, and their Instagram page is more than ever full of people demanding a release date.
Let me in! Let me in!
And the harsh reality of it is that we may not hear anything regarding Classic World, if not after their Maple University thingy going on.
Oh, no.
Well, it is what it is, I guess. Some people are even saying that the release may be even in 2027, which is crazy. That would be insane.
I don't think it's gonna be that late, but
Oh my god.
probably.
I am the ones that say that maybe August or October between.
No,
that
I think
date
winter.
range,
I think.
But 2027, that would be crazy. But yeah,
I
wanted
think
to
like
give you guys my
Thanksgiving.
final thoughts on the whole closed online test regarding game difficulty, training as a whole, mobs, classes, and quests, so we can cope a little bit better with this wait. First one a lot of people are mentioning is the game difficulty, and yes, the game is harder than before, and it has to do with four things. One, mobs are hitting harder than before. Two, damage reduction formula is bad still, and perhaps even worse than it used to be. Three, you break even for too long when it comes to pods when you're training. And lastly, lower iframes in the game. I want you to take a look at this comparison between what we used to have
Okay, I
as
guess the iframes is a
before
good
in
point.
Classic versus what we got in Classic World.
It's a lot of damage. Okay. Okay, 28 iframes. What is this? This is a private server for Artail. Really? 44 iframes?
Why, Nick? So why do you change this?
But why?
Okay, it's time.
Why would you do any of that?
This literally nerfs melee classes. It's just that. I mean, because if you're a ranged class, you don't normally get hit and you don't see it as much. So it's
Come
just
on, Nepta
ridiculous.
Dragon.
That should be 100%
It's
fixed
time.
before the game releases. The other problem with game
Oh,
difficulty
we have
that I
my
think
crew.
should be
Okay.
fixed is the breaking even part for too
Where's the
long.
rain? Okay,
If they
there we
provide
go.
more pods through quests and other means and make it more accessible, it should be good for the normal casual player, let's say, so they don't have to be sitting on chairs quite often, or they can just manage better. Obviously, the damage reduction formula needs to be improved so classes like warriors can see an improvement and like a difference between other classes when they were
I don't want that.
heavier armor, let's say, with more weapon defense. Now, the thing that people may disagree with me is regarding the mobs hitting harder. I think that's a good thing because one thing I liked when I was playing the game is that I had to lock in more than before in the early stages of the game. And I think that's good to train you. So
People
when
take
you
this
get
gift
to
so seriously.
higher
They have
levels
to
in
lock
areas,
in.
let's say, of training, you are more
What the
aware
fuck do you mean you have
that
to
you
lock
will
in?
die in those areas. Personally, when I was playing Classic, I remember going from, let's say, mobs in El Nath, like the zombies of El Nath, training as a hermit, let's say there, and
I
chilling
want
and
this shit.
not worrying about dying or whatever. And then I was like, let me go to Deep Looty to see how it goes and farm some high level stuff. Some people have told me to go to Deep Looty and getting wrecked, like two-hitted and not being able to manage it properly because I was not used to getting two-hitted. Now, if mobs early game are hitting you harder, that means that you're getting trained. So when you get to Deep Looty, you're used to it and you can manage properly. So I think it's fine. Only problem obviously is the pots issue, the low iframe issue, and of course the damage reduction formula. Those need to be looked into and fixed,
This
obviously.
argument is
But
not
the
very
mobs hitting harder
convincing.
is fine. I mean, that's a good thing in my opinion. The next topic is training as a whole, and mainly potty training, because a lot of people are complaining
Body
that, oh my
training.
god, this is overpowered, this is too much, it shouldn't be as good. And in my opinion, no. I mean, it should be as good, because potty training is actually a good thing. It disincentivizes people from KSing. It makes the game more social when you get to a map and you say, hey, do you guys are cool? You guys need potty? And they invite you like random people. It's actually good. It was a good experience potty training in areas that I normally wouldn't train at
I'm
all back
I'm
then and
I'm on
make
board
maps
with
more
the party
viable in
training
a lot of
thing.
different maps. So I
I
think
think
it's good that potty
there's
training
no reason not
exists in the
to.
game and it's just as good. However, the problem is that solo training is not as good in Classic World, and it should be for people that like to go the solo training route. Sometimes, I don't know if this happened to you guys or if you have this superstition, but sometimes if I am grinding a specific item, I sometimes want to grind it solo because I feel like if I am with other people in the map, that reduces my chances of getting the item. And I'm like, if I
That's
see
not
them
how it
getting
works.
what I want, I'm like, man, if I had been solo here, that would be my drop right there. I have that superstition, and I know
Yeah, I
that's
mean
not the way
that's a
it
valid. You
works,
see a drop
obviously.
and you're like,
But
oh,
you
it
know,
could have been
like
mine, but
I
like
like to think of it as like that, and sometimes I like to solo train. I wonder if you guys have the same superstition. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section if that's the case. But yes, I mean, solo training should be viable.
there's nothing
They should
stopping you
have
from
maps that are
solo
good
training
for solo
for
training, like
hunting,
maybe small
but I do see the argument that
spawn rate for
if
mobs
it's
is like 4 or 5
super
mobs or
bad
whatever, and they should, I
compared to
don't know,
party training, you
have it
might not
in
want to do
different
it.
areas of the world, right? So people can just go to those maps and farm whatever they need, or perhaps solo train if they want to go that route. I also have an issue when it comes to training with pets. Pets right now are so clunky and weird and slow. Right now, for example, if you are jumping around and moving around, the pet actually doesn't do the go and pick up items part. The only moment where pets
Mm,
do that is if you are standing still. And come on, we are talking about Maple Story. We're gonna be moving around most of the
yeah, that
time,
might suck
or
for.
whatever is in. And the pet follows you, but doesn't go back and pick up items like close to the area. In my opinion, pets are good. I'm gonna buy them anyways. They're cute. They are a little bit useful, but they should be
I mean,
better when
buying a
it
pet
comes
is
to
like
picking up
mandatory. You
items
need
while
to
you
buy a pet
train.
for
Come on,
auto
really?
loot and
Like
auto
if I
pot.
move and start jumping around left or
If
right,
if
the pet
not
is
just
not
for
going
auto
to
loot, like
use the skill that he's supposed to, which is go and pick up that item because I'm moving
it's
and he's just following me.
such a
No,
gameplay
if
difference in my
you're
opinion.
within range, you
I don't
should
want this
follow me
fucking
there. You
Gobi.
have a
Fuck
little light.
off.
It's like, oh, there's an item over there. Let me try to pick it up. Obviously, if it's too far, it should teleport back to you. But pets are supposed to be good at what they are supposed to be, which is picking up items. And
Yeah,
if I am
that's
standing
no good if
still,
it's not
should
working.
not be the only way for them to go and pick up items. If I'm moving, jumping around, you should also have that skill. They should be
Fuck off,
faster. They
Gobi.
should have that mechanic. But I hate that in classic Maple, pets are so useless like that. Sometimes you even have to kind of pick the items up yourself because the pet is not gonna go there and pick him up. It's too slow and it doesn't even think about doing it because you're moving. And I know some people are gonna say, oh, you have to train your pet, you have to add skills or scrolls to it. Sure, but it's not even the fact that it's slow, it's the fact that if you are moving, it
Yeah, I don't
cancels the
think.
action of finding items and picking them up. So I definitely think they should look into that. Pets should be better actually and fix them, because I don't know why does they do that, but yeah, in my opinion, definitely should be better. Next one has to do with mobs. I believe that mobs are supposed to display their levels at their bottom, especially if you hit them or something, because if you evaluate mobs based on their cuteness and what level they are, you're definitely gonna have a bad time. For example,
Maybe.
in Forgotten Hollow, you have these little nice, cute, quote-unquote mushrooms, but they're higher level, right? So if they are gonna release new areas
The
later
Forgotten
on or
Hollow
whatnot,
stuff is
especially
just
new
like,
players or upcoming players, they're supposed to know what level they are instead of like, oh,
I just don't think
if
it
I
looks
die when I get hit by them, oh, I died. That means that they're high level
like, for
mobs.
example,
No, I mean, I think they should display the level at the bottom.
which classic MapleStory background do you know that has an
And
animated
that's a good benefit. Or
waterfall? Like
put
we
them
have
like
parallax
them in
clouds,
red, like
but like
World of Warcraft.
what
But
classic
that's
background
not
has
the case. It
animated
feels like
waterfall?
the level at the
And
bottom should be a nice enhancement in my
it doesn't
opinion.
look awful,
Also,
but I feel
monster
like it
cards.
just like
Please, next
doesn't look
game, make
cohesive
that
with
a thing in the game. It's a
the
good
old
thing to
Victoria
put.
Island
I know.
designs.
It's a good thing
Maybe
to
there's
put.
other backgrounds that animate, but
Of these mobs I've killed, okay, I've killed
aside
all
from like
that. So
parallax
now I have
scrolling,
a
like
lot of information about the mobs, their
just
drops and
looks
everything.
like
Like
it's
before, I think it's a good thing, and I hope that
new
it's available
like
on
of
release.
course it's new content.
Next
It
topic
looks
that I
like
want to
it's
talk
a
about is Warriors.
modern
There's
era.
a lot to talk about, but I want to try to summarize it as much as possible.
Yeah, warriors are
Funny enough,
definitely
though,
awful.
before the closed online test ended, someone asked Inkwell, "Hey, what is it that you guys are looking into the most in the game right now?"
Why not just play
Inkwell
beginner?
said Warriors. So there is still hope out there for us Warriors. So hopefully that we get a lot of improvements before the game releases. In my opinion, the Warriors have too many problems. One big one is that they have too many expensive skills, and let me explain to you what I mean by that. Archers can decide either the double arrow skill or the power arrow skill, right? They don't have to level up both, and then they can decide other
Now
skills,
that
right?
is a change that I
Nobody
think they
can
need to
match
make. What is the
other
point
skills,
of
obviously.
double shot
They have
versus arrow
more
blow?
wiggle room because
Like,
they only have 20 skill points that are, let's
I
say,
think that's something they
mandatory
can be
in order to
reflective on
max,
as
right?
like,
I am not sure if the archers are
okay,
supposed
maybe
to
not
max
that.
Eye of the Amazon. I guess they have to because it increases the range. So let's say that they have in total 50 skills that are mandatory. And later on, obviously, they can respec and remove the arrow blow because they no longer need that skill and they can use others that are way better in the third job. Then you have the assassins or rogues, right? They can do
Okay,
throwing
we got the
stars
buff.
or the double stab, right? They don't have to level up both. And like the others, they have 50 mandatory skills. They have their damage skill,
Come
and of course,
on, Neptune
aim, eyes,
Dragon.
and nimble body, which are mandatory, obviously. And they have 11 skills that they can put to whatever they want. Of course, the only ones that can respec are the bandits, because after the second job, they can have Savage Blow, which is better than Double Stab. But of course, Lucky 7 is a skill that assassins use throughout different job advancements, but it's a good
They're
skill.
not gonna, there's gonna be so many Syndits. They're not gonna pick Lucky 7. I mean, they're not gonna pick Double Stab, they're gonna pick Lucky 7.
Deeper, magicians only have 10
But then I don't know what the double set changes were.
mandatory skills, because you can decide either Energy Bolt or Magic Claw, whichever you like, and Magic Guard, obviously, which is mandatory. But then you have the other 26 skills that you can level up in whatever you want. And don't tell me that max MP increase is mandatory, because you will see in a moment why waters are in the gutter in the first job and like part at least, where the skills are too expensive. There is too much stuff to put. So technically the mandatory
Yeah, the
ones are
meta
those two for magicians. And
direction
then you
used to
can
be
decide
max
if you want to
MP
improve the MP
first.
recovery, or you want to have
Was
more
that?
MP, which
Well, it
most
wasn't.
likely they do. Or magic.
It wasn't what I
or
wanted
whatnot.
anyways, I don't care.
So many interesting options and so many possibilities for magicians that other classes don't have, actually, now that I look at it deeper. Warriors have to. Power Strike is a single target that they need, and Slash Blast is a AoE skill that they must level up. And I know some people may say, oh, actually, you don't have to max those skills. You can just like put them in level 10 each or something and do. Yeah, if you do that, you're gonna sacrifice damage. That's what I'm trying to say. No other class has to sacrifice damage like that. You have to max those two in order to get the maximum amount of value from them. Those are your mobbing skills. You are supposed to. The problem is that you have already burned 40 skills out of the 61, and the other classes for the mobbing skills, they have just burned 20. And I know that you're gonna say, oh, but you have an additional mobbing skill. But we're gonna talk about that in a bit, and as to why Slash Blast is not as great as people think it is. Now you have that problem. On top of that, you have the accuracy problem that we had, where warriors are supposed to max 15 skills on precise strike for accuracy mainly. And then what do you got left? You got left 6 skills. And that's it. And then you have like max HP, which requires 3 of improved HP recovery. So 3 and 3, or what? You put 1 skill point in Iron Body, which yes, level 1 is useful, but before you could either max Iron Body or max HP. Obviously, nobody was gonna max Iron Body. But what I'm trying to say is like you had decisions. Other classes have decisions with other skills they have. Like should I max this or
Give
this?
me my
But
Nepto
warriors don't
Dragon.
have that much
Come
wiggle room
on.
when it comes to these things, and I believe they should. I believe Power Striker slash Blast should be cheaper, or Precise Strike should be cheaper, or Max HP should be cheaper, and all of these things. So we can decide which one should I max. Should I max this one? Because improve HP recovery is actually interesting because your pods are healing more. But you cannot max improved recovery or max HP or Iron Body.
Yes.
You can't max any of those like
Yes, gays and days. Yes.
so other classes have those options, and it's just so sad that you are locked in with these 55 skills. So I
yes.
do hope that they reduce the amount.
I don't even
of
know if that's
points that it
good. It's
requires to
large.
max these skills, in my opinion. The next thing is that I feel water.
Yes. Okay.
Like, let's think about it. Right?
Okay.
What's the
Now I
Oh,
have
they can do
time. Maybe I
AoE early
can.
game. Okay, AoE has been nerfed. That's
See.
one. Number 2, AoE
Oh.
is not even as good because there are not that many clone mobs, right?
Yeah, I got
at the
everything. This
beginning.
one's
Number
finished.
3, they're getting wrecked because of the iframes and because of the damage formula not being as good.
Okay, we need to
So
go
they cannot
to
tank,
back to
they have
Aleport.
to burn a bunch of pots. Their AoE skill is like, whatever.
Maybe we
because
can
other
get the
classes
Lone
can
Ripper.
one-shot earlier, like
Heavy
than
Steel
warriors when it comes to
J.
mobs. So in reality, if you have
Have the
like 4
Heavy
mobs
Steel
gathered
J.
together, by the time you kill them with Slash Blast, the other ones may have already been able to do that without him, right? So just
Oh, I do.
one-shotting
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, you might be, I did it faster, but you're burning more pots, you're putting more in danger yourself because you're not even tanking at all. So they cannot tank. And AoE wise, you have the magicians that get a nice AoE. Like for different, like now even the clerics, they have a nice AoE with the holy arrow, right? So there is so
Yeah.
much stuff, right? So even the
Warrior
archers,
definitely
they have
sucks.
better AoEs, like in level on second job. So the strength of Slash Blast is not even a thing. So they are bad at everything if you think about it. So I feel like they should have a strength. It should be tanky. They should have, like, if they get close, because they have to get close, Power Strike should be more powerful or something like that. So Slash Blast, I don't even know why they nerfed it, and I now 4 mobs. It just, in reality, it doesn't matter that much because it's not, it's hard to get like 6 mobs together. So sure, but they should have like a nice strength, in my opinion. Final Attack is another interesting one because I don't understand why it locks you in place. It happens in weird moments, and a lot of times, most often than not, when it locks you in place, the mob is already dead and you're just like wasting time because you can't move what is happening. So in my opinion, that's the fix for Final Attack. Let Final Attack not lock you in place and let your character be able to
The
move
wrong
even if
spot.
Final Attack triggers, and that's it. And I know this is possible because I've been in a server in the past where it has done this. So this is not even hard to code. It's just make it so it doesn't lock you in place, and Final Attack is way better. The interesting thing for me is weapon mastery. In my opinion, it was actually interesting to see like blown weapons have something, swords have something, axes have something, right? Different.
That's
And
done.
yeah, I think it's good. I personally tried the
in
blown
the
weapon
correct
one,
place.
and the stun I thought it was
Okay.
gonna be worse than I thought because it's like, oh my god, you're stunning the mobs, so that means that when you're stunning them, you're not pulling them, so it's you're hindering your damage because they're not following you, so you can slash blast them. And I believe it's good actually, the fact that you can stun enemies as a warrior with a blown weapon, because later in the game you have these casters, right? That if you stun them, they're not gonna cast magic to you, so you're just gonna be safe from their like casting abilities. So I think it's good actually that each weapon has their own thing. I like the stun from blown weapons, and I'm looking forward to keep trying it. However, Power Guard, for example, it's a skill that I think it could use some improvement. I think it's good that it prevents damage, but I think it should also be useful when it comes to the damage that you return. Funny enough, the loopings actually, when they throw bananas at you, the Power Guard triggers and they die from afar. which is actually something funny. And that has to do with, I don't know if you guys know this, but the banana that loopings throw is actually physical damage. I thought at the like before that it was like magical damage, you know, because it's a projectile kind of. But no, it's actually physical damage. I don't remember if it used to be like this before, honestly, where if they throw bananas at you, it triggers power guard. I don't remember that, but maybe it was like that. But it's funny to see that they could just die by throwing bananas. Now, the damage return part, I've always said that it could be better. I think that the damage is fine. Like low damage is okay. Now is higher damage, but low damage is fine, even lower, but make it AoE, kind of like, you know, for example, in games like Dota 2, where you have heroes like Axe that they kind of spin. I think it should be like that, where when you get hit, you do an AoE damage around you, a small amount, so you don't like explode or anything, but that allows you to get aggro from mobs, and you can get them together and then slash blast them. I think that should be an interesting improvement for Power Guard, in my opinion. I want to also quickly talk about pages, because it was the second that I played. Mainly two things. One is the skill Threaten, which basically reduces weapon defense and makes the mobs slow. In my opinion, I think that skill needs to be reworked, because sometimes when you use Threaten, it doesn't even apply to the mobs, so it's not as consistent. You have to be like very close or something. It's not even like properly AoE'd. And two, it's just like clunky to be using that in
But look
mobs
at all those
time. You're
misses.
wasting
Miss, miss,
time
miss,
in a
miss,
lot of
miss.
cases. So I think the way Threaten should work is,
It looks like
as the
Threaten's
server
not.
called Odyssey fixed it, where it made it like a buff skill, where you use Threaten, the animation happens, and everybody gets a buff. Like literally helping the whole party to just have even more damage. So I think definitely that's the way it should be. That's a good fix actually for Threaten, and it makes pages on the second job even useful. People want to take them because they want to hit harder actually. So I think that's a good fix. Any other fix that you guys think about could be interesting if you guys have like some kind of opinion on it, but I think that Threaten is not as good. The other thing is third job for pages. I wonder what they're cooking. I don't know anything about it, obviously, for any classes, but I really hope that they look into pages and say, you know what, I think we have to improve them in some way, because if they just like leave pages as they are,
I don't know about this
like,
Lone
obviously
Ripper.
the other waters
I
are gonna
don't
be
I
the
don't
best
think
versions, and pages are
I
gonna
don't think
stay
this
the
one's
same
gonna show
as
up.
before. So I do hope that White Knights are look into, which is the third job, and I do hope that they either, if they stick with the elements from before, sure, fine, but make it better, make it like maybe give him a new AoE skill or more support skill, make him the tanky warriors that make it, give him a better tankier skills and all of that. So I really hope that they look into it and fix them before they release the third job. Mages, a lot of people say that they need to be nerfed, and most likely they will, because yes, they don't miss, they are so good at training, damage is good, AoE is good, everything is good. Yes, they could be nerfed,
Yeah.
and they could use some nerf, but in my opinion, no. I mean, you can just make other classes better, and mages are good, then it's okay. Yeah, they could use a little bit of nerf, to be honest, I would say, in the realms of like damage maybe and other stuff, but like I said, I am not down for them to nerf them. I mean, I'm like neutral about it, but I think if you just fix the other classes,
I mean, there's just like an inherent
rogues
gameplay.
are all ones that are
like-
also good, because especially for Drain, for assassins, they
I don't know.
are
Like
it's so good. Drain is just literally
to
substituting
nerf them would be
1v7, and I
need
think it
huge
shouldn't heal
nerfs
as much, or maybe the
versus
heal
I
should have a
think
cooldown, right?
you can
Maybe like
shift some
Drain
power
itself
to
should have a cooldown,
warrior,
or
shift
the
some power away
draining
from
ability
mage
of
into
Drain should have a
warriors,
cooldown, because
and
it just
honestly shift some
substitutes,
power away
like,
from
1v7
assassins.
basically, and they don't have to use pots
Like,
or anything. It's just too good. Now, bandits are not in a
why
good
do
position.
assassins have
Their
fucking
damage should be
drain?
increased. I saw a lot of bandits like complaining about damage and other stuff, and of course they suffer the same consequences as warriors when it comes to the iframes, when it comes to the mobs hitting
Oh, I see
harder,
pickle.
and weapon defense not being as good. So yes, they suffer because of that, and I hope that they look into them. And lastly is archers. I saw the archers and they look fine to me. Some people were saying that they should remove bow whacking or something, or Yeah, it would be interesting that if you max.
I mean, another example of Odyssey doing it fucking right is the power knockback in first job for Archer. Take away fucking arrow blow if you want everyone to use double shot.
Actually good. So keeping bow whacking is fine. Maybe like reducing the distance.
Hammerhead Shark, I don't want you, honey.
Happens, but damage wise and
I
everything.
don't want you.
Look good to me. So I think
Sorry.
the classes that need the most like fixes are warriors, obviously the different ones, and a little bit for bandits for sure. And lastly is quests. Yes, they were just as pointless as they were before. Even more now because we were just too focused on grinding and breaking even and all these things. So
I
quests
mean,
need to be improved. There are two ways to improve them. One is like make the rewards better and just.
I am not convinced this load ripper is going to appear.
What would be a good
Nope.
range of XP depending on the level range? Let's say that you're level 30 and you're completing a level 30 quest. I think that the XP that you should get for a quest, depending on the difficulty, should range between 10 and 20%. I think that's a good like reward for a quest, in my opinion. Like 20% should be totally fine. It's not broken. It's like, oh my god, you're leveling up a full level with a quest. No, but like if you get through a quest path, let's say, and you complete a couple of quests, it's nice that you level up a full level with the quest. Obviously, you're gonna grind no matter what. It's not like, oh, like I completed these 5 quests and I got a full level. It's broken. No, after you completed those 5 quests, what's next? You what? 1 level more, and now what you have to do? Grind in the game. So increasing their XP and providing better rewards should definitely balance what quests are supposed to do and make them more viable for everybody. So that's pretty much it with my summary, guys. I really hope that they do change a lot of the things I said, and there is a lot of ideas that other people have that I hope that they implement as well, because these are the only little things that I was able to think about, but there are other topics in Classic that may be actually worth to look into. And let me know in the comments if there is something else that you would like to see changed that I didn't mention, or if you agree to some of the things I mentioned. I would like to know what you guys think in the comments. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get this. I don't think we're gonna get this hammer. Oh, oh. The time is gone. Damn. My Chrome is having a fit. Well, the next thing is over here. Need to add some more timers. Yeah. Now this is in Sepsa spawning grounds. Oh. I don't think I found this one yet. Here. Here, no. This? Oh, I think I just said it. Just can't read. The eel jig for full moon sardine. Eel jig. Okay. YouTube is having a seizure. Let's listen to some more Maple Story Classic World Discourse. Journey and Final Thoughts, level 50 warrior.
Woohoo! Let's fucking go! Is he sitting on top of a box? Are you kidding me?
That thing bites.
Buff warrior, please, man. Please.
18 minutes.
We are
Can I?
weak. And poor. Yeah, listen to Asian baby boy.
Maybe I can do a daily in 18 minutes.
There it is, 15.
Oh, I thought I could.
Would I be fucking crazy if I tried to jump down to the left and then grab the vine? I don't know if it's gonna let me do that.
Okay. Gamer.
Yes. Good work, team.
I know people were saying that the KPQ is
Oh, hell
not-
yeah. Level 30.
not satisfying, but in this instance, I think that's a nerf that they have to make to it,
Roll the dice.
or else nobody will be grinding
No, 'cause
outside.
I'm picking fighter.
But to be honest, party grinding in the
fuck?
bonus
I'm going fighter, baby.
is great EXP,
Fuck Spearman.
but I think it will affect economy a little bit. Okay, grinding.
Here it is. Whoa. This is the new content. This is
Oh, it's in
brand new
Sleepywood
content
too?
for Old school. This is my first time being here. Whoa.
It must be a different entrance. I didn't know that. Okay, I'm listening to the music.
40, the big 40-0. I am at junior varsity 50, baby. Woohoo!
Music isn't bad. I don't know that it... I feel like it's a little bit too
Fuck.
orchestrated for classic.
You
I don't
forgot to
dislike
say
it.
Buff warrior.
Just think,
Please, buff warrior. Can't believe the
like, does it
GM
make
mixed
sense
my
as like
level
too
up. Nice
polished?
to meet all you guys too. Through this little server. Through this little
Maybe
test.
polished
That's a
isn't the right
lion
word.
heart. Damn. And I farmed a lion heart. And it's -1.
Well, he seems to be doing just fine. he's not missing.
Have tons of energy. I feel great. Oh! Level 50 sword. +3! Oh, baby!
Are people just going too hard with the low decks? Ocean situation.
Fuck yes.
I see people sitting on chair. I mean, maybe they're just watching, but sitting on chairs at level 40s. Not fun.
Thank you, everybody. Oh, the blue text. Come on, let me get a screenshot of that. All right, back to Chrono Story.
Oh no. Chrono Story.
Thank you, everybody in chat. Thank you for all the grats. Cyrano, Malv, Gloomy, Duds, Wayland. Shout out to Ando. Shout out to Yam helping me out early game. Shout out to Sewer Monkey. Deity. Deva. Whiny Potato. Shout out to Danny. Shout out to Koi.
Oh, here we
Shout
go.
out to my party members. Big Coobs, Nuzzy, Zimak, Guru, Beer. Thanks, guys. I know I'm missing some messages, but thank you all. How exciting. Bro. Oh. Go. This next one lands. You ready? Go! Fuck! I still have not landed one.
Come on,
this server.
DPS.
This is the one though. Watch this. Boom.
I'm trying to get into this expert.
Hearing for strength 60. Hearing for strength 60. Watch this. This lands. What the fuck? No! My gains! Wow, what a run though. We farmed the jeweled cater.
All right, the Prostidium. Let's go.
And we got to 50.
The Prostidium.
This has been really fun. Mush Mama? Rotten style? Who wants to go? Let's ride. Oh, probably the big one.
Oops.
So here's the other music that we haven't been able to listen to much.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
What the fuck? Did you just enter that? Huh? Has anyone seen this crap? Perfect drop game.
That's interesting.
I'll go first. What the?
handle things from here. Take care of the fishing.
Some bullshit. Oh, hell nah. It better make us slow when we go into the next map. I'm pretty sure. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Wait, hold on. Wait, no. I did not suck that bad. No. What the fuck? Go. So lucky. Wait, I have 80 speed? Oh shit. Oh.
I couldn't do it fast enough. Hello, sir. God.
Powering through it. Yup. Oh! Can we just releases? There is a custom server that I've been playing on called Chrono Story.
I would rather play Classic than Chrono Story. That's for sure.
What the fuck? Oh, hell nah. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh! Uh-oh, this is gonna be tough, I think. Ooh. Ooh. It gets harder. Interesting. It's coming up.
See, this sounds so this music sounds so much less complex than the Forgotten Hollow one.
If it's this fun and just a little beta test, it's gonna be a really good game. And I hope to see a bunch of you on there.
Oh, my fish spawns in 4 minutes. This was a mistake. This dungeon isn't halfway over. Fuck.
That was fun. That was fun. This is the first time I've actually felt lag in the server.
Oh my god, the next fish doesn't spawn for 5 more hours. Okay, I have to extend my, what's it called? Add to my list.
This has been the closed beta test. The client feels great. The feels great. The combat feels good. Hopefully they listen to the community and actually make a great game, because they can easily fuck this up. We all have low expectations, and we like to have very low expectations of this company.
Oh, that part. Oh,
But if it's good,
girl, he came out swinging. Next on you suck.
and I hope to see you all on this game.
And we think you suck.
Time for the truth. The early game issues. Mazes have way too much accuracy. Why do they have more accuracy than bonus? The streets are saying level 20 mages are training at level 40 mobs. It's fine if mages are pretty good early game, but maybe not even that. Archers hitbox is whack. It's a little bit too big. It's extending a little bit too far out. It needs to be shortened. Bow attack vertical.
I guess people really like this boss.
Upwards angle just fine, but not downwards.
I'm ambivalent to it.
The thief dark sight skill now makes you completely invisible. That's bad. On the surface seems charming, but people are going to use that maliciously. And warriors, oh boy. First off, unless you're constantly spacing and dodging, accuracy feels inaccessible.
Oh, you're gonna die, honey.
Now you're stuck putting points into death. Warrior is the weakest first job class.
Girl, you better move.
Also the slowest first job for both movement and progression. Needing to walk up to each enemy, you're killing slower than every other class. Thankfully, Spearman gets full-on mastery, which gives speed, but Page and Fighter are still moving. Hopefully it's kept to a pay for 2 times, 3 times. It's really unfair. And my doubtful wish list. Probably no way in hell I'm getting this at all, but hopefully the new weak point system allows us to exchange for AP and SP. Hell, even all the cat shop items. They are not going to do that, but one can do
Go to the middle. Oh, no, don't go to the middle. I'm not fucking idiot. Well, that video was cute, but not very informative. Why are we so slow? Let's see. Okay, you got an hour-long video. Let me hear that. Let me hear what you got to say.
Hello.
Oh my god, I'm not getting this fish.
AKA Sushi. And with MapleStory Classic World's closed beta test officially wrapped up, I wanted to make a video using all of the footage that I have, taking you guys along for the journey that me and so many others this week got to enjoy and experience. So, grab a snack, get comfy, and please enjoy the ride.
Aren't you a cutie?
We start our day one journey right when the servers go up. We snipe the IGN sushi just like I wanted to. We're opening up our beginner gifts. We get some pots, we get 5k MX, and we get jumped onto a super overcrowded Maple Island. Now, during this first day, I am the sickest that I've probably been in a really long time. I like pre-cooked myself with 13 hours of NyQuil sleep before the servers went up. I woke up 30 minutes before they went online, and the entire day I am just taking regular doses of DayQuil, and I have a cold rag basically just strapped to my head to make sure that my fever is under control. And so a lot of the choices I make this first day are gonna be a lot of wandering around, a lot of just picking a map and locking in just to play as long as I feel like I can. Luckily, I end up getting a pretty good session going, and I start feeling a little bit better throughout the day, but this first little bit of footage, watching back, I'm seriously wondering how much of me was actually there, because I think I stand here and I fight with
Am I
these
gonna
people
roll
trying
anything?
to do this 10 EXP quest for probably a good 15 minutes when I could
Ooh,
just
pass it
walk
away.
to one snail for the same experience points. Luckily, we do end up winning the fight, getting our rewards, and moving on to the rest of Maple Island.
I think it was just out of the star. It's okay. Oh, one died. How do you die as a big as? Well, they did say that the monsters are hitting harder. All right, for sure. No fish for me. Well, I should have just been patient. Oh, it's your domain. Okay. Oh, I gotta move. Oh, he is a gamer.
After 5 minutes of trying to get these bosses to get my relaxer.
Okay, gamer.
I'm not going to sit here for the next 30 minutes just to get this chair. I'll ride it on the harbor.
Fuck me, dude. Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go. Keep moving. Keep moving. Can a star heal me? Yes. Oh god, he's gonna die. Oh, honey.
At this point, I decide Maple Island is way too busy. We're going to try to go to Lift Harbor early, see if we can. And also, it's time to finally get our drip, because I'm pretty sure they fixed the crash bug with the cash shop at this point.
Well, my fish. Only one comm? Really? Okay, fine. We can do this daily.
After exploring the town a bit, I go to buy my chair and figure out that I am way too broke to afford that right now, so
How much is it?
chair is on
Only
the
1K.
back burner. The goal right now, just afford the taxi. But
No,
taxi
just
to where?
fucking
Of course,
walk.
We're going to Henny to get our hair and our face changed.
Oh, that was fast. Why do I always get this fucking shit? Same old fucking shit. Nothing new. Nothing new. Let's go. I don't even know how to play this job.
And since we're here, might as well hit up Henny Hunting Ground 1, right? However, the first major problem of this beta starts rearing its head the second I walk into this map. All of the spawns start getting consolidated to the top row of green mushrooms that nobody at this level, nobody in the server yet can effectively kill. This actually murdered so many different maps at the start of the server because there just wasn't enough flow of the lower level mobs in each map to kill. And so of course, my first thought, what's a map that doesn't have a lot of high level mobs in it? The parry map. So let's go kill some stumps. And this would begin the training arc of getting our hands back, de-rusting, and becoming the stump kiting master.
Okay, stump kiting master. I see you. Why am I using this dreaming? Oh. You motherfucker, stop moving. Oh, no, 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 no.
And after a literal hour of running around, hiding stumps, and trying to clear the map with the party, we finally hit level 10, and we are off to become a warrior. Alright, now that we're a warrior, I'm thinking awesome.
Why is this
great.
monster's
We'll
name
probably
Pseudo
quest for
Wudo?
the Job advanced instructor. We'll
Makes
get
me
some
think of
pots,
Pseudo
we'll be able to
Wudo.
start pounding out some power strikes onto mobs. Unfortunately, quests didn't really exist in the beginning part of the beta. Low-level quests would maybe give you 3 pots, or they would give you the money to buy 3 pots. So we were extremely potion starved at the beginning. So I was like, you know what? I'm on my day 12 high right now. Let's just go back and let's just kill some more stuff. And so we tap in level 11, and our party's like, let's go look for a better map. Surely there has to be something better than this that we can do in Perion. And
Nope.
after about 10 minutes of searching and looking at other maps, they were basically all just as cooked as the one we were already on. And so we go back to our map, grind a little bit, finish turning in all of the remaining quests that we have in Perion.
Button.
And then, with how overcrowded even our extremely mid-map was becoming, I decided I'll go back to Live Harbor, I'll turn in some of these Live Harbor quests to see if they actually give me rewards. Spoilers, they did not. And
You just
I
gotta
also
grind,
made
buddy.
the huge mistake of thinking,
That is old school
I'll
Maple
just kill
Story.
some of the slime spawns right outside of Lift Harbor, finish up this
Oh,
quest real
it's
quick.
there's no.
I stood here farming this bubbling from its slimes for a good.
That's gonna be the challenge of real classic, is when it is unlimited people. You're not gonna be able to kill anything. You're not gonna be able to do anything.
And what was it all for, you might ask me? It was for 3 red pots and 3 blue pots.
Now that's pretty ass.
It is actually so sad. The doom that was in my heart at this point in the beta, after having played private servers, R-Tail, all that stuff, usually this entire section of the game is just filled with quests that want to give you pots, that want to give you direction. Hey, you're a warrior? Go kill these. We'll give you 30 pots. Hey, come back. Let's do a higher level. Kill 40 of these. We'll give you 30 more pots. Like, it's usually like a little wheel they get you. There is no wheel right now.
No, that is not from classic. That is from like
So, if there's no real reason to
B50
hang around
something
town for
ish.
quests, might as well just go check out the meta grinding spots. I wonder what's going on over in Pig Beach.
Okay, now I don't agree with this change about Pig Beach.
Oh, wow.
No, about this change.
It's empty. That's great. I'm gonna get
Because
to farm here all by myself? Oh wow. Okay.
I don't know why they did
Hog's
this
already
change.
out. Maybe that's scaring people away. Oh my god. Why are there this many iron odds? However, my warrior brain sees that many mobs grouped up together. We're gonna slash blast it. I don't care how negative. I don't care how stupid this decision is. It is just too juicy to walk away. And we even don't get punished and get a pig head. So easy dub in my head. But yeah, this map was just absolutely destroyed by the overspawn of the elite mobs. Again, this is gonna happen on a lot of mob maps.
Well, there
The
should not
random
be more than
overlords,
one.
overrun with boogies,
Maybe
that kind of
two.
stuff, so
It should not be more than one.
eventually, later on, they do a patch, they do fix this.
Oh, they
At the
did.
beginning, our choices for maps were a little different. After running around and looking at a bunch of different maps, I finally go back to town, sell some essentials so that I can buy some pet food, so that my pet auto loot can stay alive. We are strictly no auto pot the entire run. In fact, I don't buy the auto pot on any of my characters at any point in the beta. I want to be locked in. I want to be hitting those pots every time I get hit because I'm a psycho, apparently. And since we're already in Henny, might as well try some of the other maps on the east side of the city instead.
Why did I hit fire 3? Why did I hit the switch? Why do I have this button on my part? Why did I hit fire 3?
And with level 13 tag figured. Okay, let's go try Henderson's hunting ground one more time. Surely there's people killing the top row now. It'll be much better. Instead,
thank you,
there
thank
are people killing
you.
the top row now, but now it is absolutely just as packed and just as hard to get kills as Maple Island was. So, you know, back to the one thing you know. If it works, it works. To parry on, we go.
Well, I guess I'm not getting my fish. Another 48 minutes? Didn't think so. I'm gonna go put my fish in a fish tank. Put my fish in a fish tank and call it a day. Oh, I can't put it in a fish tank. It has to be on an extra large canvas. I can put you in here. Oh, you're big. You big. Okay. In you go. Salt water. A little. In you go. I don't know how to do that. All right, well, that's that on that. So, okay, I guess maybe no, tomorrow I have class, so I can't.